Hello, how are you? Been a long time since I've been out here. I was just coming back to just do a little brief talk about something that came across Facebook on yesterday. Essentially on yesterday I was reading and one of my Facebook compadres or whatever put on the Facebook, depression is something like you need Jesus, or something that was very did not make any sense. What I want to share with you is that depression is very, very real. It is truly a real medical problem. We're about to enter the holiday season, so of course I'm going to come back in a couple of weeks and go over the holiday blues and talk about some of the other kinds of issues that come around this time of the year. But I really want you to know that because you decide to seek treatment for depression or for thoughts of hopelessness and helplessness, and truly if you decide to seek help because you're thinking about hurting yourself, you are not weak. You can have Jesus and have depression. You can have Allah and have depression. You can have Buddha and have depression. Don't let anybody tell you because you seek out help from your primary care physician or psychiatrist that you're weak or that you're less than normal. This is a stigma that we've got to get rid of in the African American community. Day in, day out, I see numerous people who come forward because they have issues and problems with depression. Some of the signs and symptoms of depression, just for review. Number one, if you're not sleeping, if you're having difficulty sleeping, you can't get to sleep, you're waking up early in the morning and you can't get back to sleep. Another issue could be sleeping too much. Every time you come home from work or church, you go right to sleep. That could be a sign. Another sign could be interest. You really don't want to do anything. You don't really want to go out with friends. You don't want to go out to eat. You don't want to shop. You want to do anything. You just want to stay in the house all the time. That could be a sign. A lot of guilt and hopeless feelings. If you're feeling guilty or hopeless about a lot of things, that can truly be a sign that could be something going on. Number four, lack of energy. Just low energy. Always tired. Always fatigued. Go to the doctor. Get your blood levels checked out. Make sure you're not anemic. Make sure you don't have hypothyroidism. Make sure there's nothing else going on. That could be a cardinal sign of depression. Concentration problems. It may not be ADD or ADHD. It could be depression. You know, you find yourself cooking and you're burning things in the kitchen. You can't read an article in the newspaper. You can't read your Bible. That could be a sign of depression. Number two, appetite disturbances. You're eating a whole lot lately. You're running back and forth to the kitchen all times of day and all times of night, or you don't want to eat at all. That could be a sign of depression. And the other one is you just don't feel like doing anything. You're always tired. You're always low. And the dreaded one that's last but not least is you feel like hurting or harming yourself. These are very, very serious issues that you may need to see someone for. If you have any problems, you can always call my office at 445-755-4785 and we'll help you. But if not, go to the nearest emergency room, go to your primary care physician. But know this, you're not weak, you're not demonized, you're not less of an individual because you seek help for depression. And know this, that depression and suicidality has crept into all communities, black, white, red, and yellow. So I want you to be sure that you get help. And the call to action is, if you're feeling low, if you're feeling like you're not going to make it, reach out to someone. Feel free to call me, 445-755-4785, right here in the Atlanta area. And you can also go to my blog at www.askdro.com, and there's a lot of articles on there about depression and mood disorders and even bipolar illnesses. And we'll do all that we can to help you or direct you to the proper place. And have a wonderful holiday season and get ready for a year of change and new destiny. Thank you, Dr. L.